What the fuck? Thin privilege. Now, it's not a mythical creature or something made up.
Like salads or water.
If you're thin, you have a certain privilege.
The privilege of not hearing voices that tell you, "Go on, eat that tube of wallpaper paste, you fat fuck."
The everyday tasks that a thinner person can take for granted, they can leave a plus-size person like myself feel full of anxiety, burden, and upset.
Why do I have face pain? Whose fault could this possibly be?
So, public transport. What a nightmare for plus-size people.
All the chocolate she injects into her veins turned her into the world's first human roadmap.
Just think, can you sit in a seat and not be met with sighs, huffing, puffing, and someone squirming in the seat next to you, making you feel uncomfortable and knowing that they don't want you there?
I think the looks come from people mistaking you for those egg niggas from Alice in Wonderland.
Shopping. Can you go into 99.9% of the high street and shop, try on, and take an outfit away that very same day?
No, actually. Fat, thin, in between, poor people still exist.
And not actually being able to go and enjoy the experience of shopping.
Because that requires walking. Your heart, muscles, and shins can't take that shit.
Grabbing something to eat. Just think, can you pop into a bakery, pick up a donut, and sit there and then enjoy it? And not feel that you've been met with stares or comment, I cannot do that.
Look at this fucking donut she ordered. Look at this monolithic son of a bitch. It looks like Dunkin' Donuts did like a special edition Batman vs. Superman donut and they modeled it after Darkseid. She zeroes in on the biggest, most fattening looking donut she could find. Snicker crumblies, MSG, glitter and shit. Attempts to shove an entire third of it into her Robert Zadar looking ass face and goes all surprised Pikachu when she feels insecure about eating that shit in front of other people. Here's how you can remedy this. There is such a thing as man-made biodegradation, which is simply taking a handheld food and breaking it down into smaller pieces. Not only is it super cute and make you appear less of a fat bastard, it helps with digestion. Thank you for watching Memoirs of a Fatty. I got qualms all over me, daddy. Wow, I'm really sorry about that.
Going to the doctors.
Here we go!
Are you able to go and be seen and diagnose what is actually wrong with you? Or is the appointment turned into a weigh-in session?
Dr. Michaels, I'm here to discuss my skin sores, tooth decay, and rampant hallucinations, not my crippling meth addiction. First of all,
And to be honest, I actually avoid going to the doctors now just because I don't feel like I'm taken seriously.
Larissa, this ain't you. It's Saran stressing milkshakes talking.
Just because someone's smaller, just in the same way as someone's bigger, there's no way that you could diagnose someone's health just by looking at them. You wouldn't go up to a thin person or comment on pictures, listing off all the health problems that they may or may not have. Yet again, another privilege.
If you saw someone with a gigantic tumor sticking out of their face, you'd think something was medically wrong with them compared to someone who doesn't, because it's not healthy or normal. So if you eat your weight in maple glazed urinal cakes and the end result is you looking like Jiminy Glick in drag, people are going to have some concerns. Humans are visual and we judge on that. Not just appearances, on behaviors and vibes. It's a survival mechanism. And yes, there are assholes who abuse that mechanism and take it too far, but don't use that as an excuse for delusion and slow suicide.
So I can put a picture up on Instagram and I'm listed with everything that's wrong with me. Of course, none of it is true because nothing's wrong with me. And to be honest, I actually avoid going to the doctors now because nothing's wrong with me.
How the fuck would you know?
Before you roll your eyes at the idea of thin privilege, just try putting yourself in someone else's shoes.
I tried. Then I fell in. Took me days to get out. Befriended a wise beggar mage while I was down there. He told me there was death in my future. I said, "No shit, bitch, I'm trapped in a fat bitch's shoe. I'm gonna suffocate from the musty garlic bread funk as it is."
I'm not having to go at thin people at all, but just simply acknowledging there is the privilege that society has unfortunately put on people who are thinner.
It's not privilege. It's just that our ancestors and clothing retailers and Jesus, they had this crazy notion that people wouldn't eat in excess, surpassing the size of a normal human being, and would stay within the means that were set for us. A fucking pipe dream, I know.
Just to combat it, just acknowledge it, be accepting of anybody of any size, and don't fall into what society and the media are trying to tell us that are right or wrong.
It's not the media, sweetie, it's our eyes. It's the same stupid fucking logic people use for like gun violence and how that ties into video games. Video games, they're making the kids fucking violent. Hot people, they're making other people want to fuck hot people. It's not that we as humans have our own perception of beauty, no. It's society. They're pushing it on us. I think because people know what fatness can do to your body is the reason that not many people find fat people hot. You know, just saying.
There are bigger people in the world, there are smaller people in the world. Celebrating everybody's differences. Everybody being kind to one another regardless of your size.
See, I didn't get a sense of kindness from your thin privilege rhetoric. This feels like you were passive-aggressively character assassinating an entire group of people because your veins have transmogrified into blue raspberry sour straws. In the end, it's really shitty to make fun of fat people. Until they start talking that thin privilege rhetoric, then just have at it. Fuck it. As a fat chick, I know what I've done. This is my doing. I know that, okay? And I will eventually fix this problem, but until then, I'm not going to blame people who are more attractive than me, who are fitter than me. I'm not gonna blame them for the food that I shovel in my mouth. Like, that's not how that works. You are not a discriminated class, race, gender, whatever. Especially not when what's wrong with you is what you yourself can control. Anyway, that's it. By the way, guys, I'm really sorry that the video is so short. I know it sucks. I don't know. But hey, there's good news. I have a movie review coming. I'm not telling you what movie it is because I want it to be a surprise. All you need to know is that I had a blast watching it. And I may or may not be covering the Jussie Smollett controversy. I haven't decided yet. Just researching this shit has been emotionally draining. He's such a fucking idiot.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
So do not be discouraged by this really short fucking video because I got more shit coming. If you're new, subscribe and hit that bell icon down there. I love you guys and see you later. I have to get these crumbs off my desk.